Hello. Well, I'm pretty sure that what I'm going to ask is not going to get any notice by anyone except for one person. It seems like there's only one person who wants me to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway and ask a few questions. And we'll see if anyone responds to these questions besides Erica. Hello, Erica. Um, okay. Um, I'm thinking about, I'm incorporating stuff into my witchcraft, and I'm wondering if y'all would be interested in hearing about that, or if y'all would like for me to go into more in depth about who my deities are. Of course, some of them I'm not going to talk about because I don't feel comfortable doing that. They're in the first stages of it, or I have a open agreement that I just don't talk about them if they're older. But I can promise you the ones that I will talk about if that's something you're interested in. There's a lot of them. Not really my deities. I'm gonna say that I have like three, and I've already talked about one of them that are my actual deities that I worship today. I give offerings to on a regular basis, in one way or another. But I do work with a few of them, and they send me messages. And when I think about it, I'll give them offerings and everything. And when I say that I will talk about them, I'm not just going to go and do like a hashtag or something like that. I'm going to go into depth, talk about what I do to honor them, even the ones that I only work with on a semi basis. But there are enough in my life that I think I can safely talk about them and talk about what I do with them. But yeah, I to think about it. Um, do y'all want me to talk about what I'm incorporating? And I, I'm I'm gonna go into a little depth. The longer I look into witchcraft and everything, the more I see that I'm a chaos witch, and people don't really understand what that means. It's like you do things differently than everybody else in the witchcraft community. You, you can go and do something for a long period of time, or you can do it for like a day or two and then for not do it anymore. Um, it all depends on who you are and everything. And I've never liked to be confined to one thing. I like to jump around. It's a big reason why I have so many deities. And why I keep adding on more. And when I say what I'm working on right now, I'm taking the archetype of different characters that are ones that I would like to incorporate in kind of like a god complex, a deity complex, and worship them and also take on some of their attributes and everything. And it's going to take me a while. I mean, I'm already doing it with one character because they're fresh on my mind, but even that seems kind of challenging. But if y'all would like me to go through what I'm doing with that, I think it'd be fun to do that. And yes, if it's only Erica that answers do it, I'm doing it. Um, I only need one person to say yes to it. And I'm kind of a little giddy and excited about the whole concept. And I don't have anyone to talk to about it. I mean, there is one person that I'm talking to about it, and they actually gave me the idea to do it because they were talking about some of the archetypes that they incorporated, and it got me to thinking, what can I do that? And I even told them that they gave me the idea to do it and everything, and they were tickled pink. If I start this whole thing with talking about the characters and everything, I will put their name and their channel in the link below for the videos I'm doing. But I do have to warn people that some of my characters are going to be from books. Just there's no movies, there's no TV shows about them. But y'all should really realize what some who some of the characters are going to be and everything. And for me to go through this, it's not just going to be me talking about what I'm doing with them. I'm going to break down their characters and everything and talk about the movie or the book or the TV show. So be forewarned. I don't know why I'm telling you this because I really want to talk about it, and I but yeah, I really love it if people would support this and everything. But if I get overzealous, I might do it any dang way. I mean, some of y'all, you and it, Jim and Erica, especially tell me do what makes you comfortable and everything. Of course, I'd like to talk about it. I'd like to have a dialogue about. And another thing, big reason why I want to do it is everybody talks about all this different stuff and everything, but I want to go into depth about the things that people don't talk about, and it shows hand by hand things so people realize that you can create whatever you want within magical confines. And I think it's important um, for people to understand you don't have to put yourself in a box. especially when it's magic. Oh yeah. Since I'm doing updates, I might as well throw this out there. I'm gonna start back on doing movies, watch alongs and everything. And since I have this, for y'all that don't realize, just I've seen my numbers go up and everything since I changed the name and everything. But I'm always losing this damn thing, and my regulars know this. I'm always complaining about, I've lost my remote again. Well, I have it right now, and I'm very sorry for y'all having to hear this. Jack is eating, and he kind of got choked on his rawhide. Um, I'm also starting next month going to be doing easy ways for you to incorporate magic into your witchcraft. And I'm also going to be, I keep saying this, but I am. I'm halfway done with all my writing and everything for the books and stuff. So I'm gonna be talking about my favorite books and everything, and going through them, and I'm kind of hoping that people will be interested in them and everything. And I'm gonna say something. Some people argue that this is not reading, but it is. And I'm going to explain why it is. If you listen to an audio book, you're reading. And here's why. If you watch something, even if you're not paying any attention and not looking at a thing, you have visual aid. There's no leaving to the imagination. But if you're listening or actually reading a book, you are you have to use your mind. I know the whole dang concept, but it's a little easier when you audio books and everything. And if the reason you're not listening to audiobooks um, is because you can't afford it, heck, talk to me. Hook me. Send me a message on social media if you know who I am, and if not, do it on here. Because I know lots of resources that you can get books from places that are not, and and you don't have to pay a damn thing to listen to an audiobook. Depending on what it is. Just like movies, there are certain books that are public domain, or that are easily accessed. because they are out of print or they're so old that why can't I remember that word they use for like music and movies and all that stuff? Oh, I'm a little bit tired. Sorry about that. But yeah, but let's see. I'm also going to be talking about some of my favorite genres and the movies from them and how they impacted me. And like I said in my last video live stream, I'm gonna be talking about different actors ever so often. I'm gonna get a little bit more handle on the whole having them set up and not doing it the way I'm doing it now. So that people will know when I'm doing stuff. Um, and there's a few other things I'm going to be doing. I have a study notebook, and it's full of different things that I've wrote down that I want to do on this channel and everything. And so now I got sick, and my throat was hurting for a few days, and kind of put a wrench into all my plans. But luckily, I've been sleeping, and that helped to get rid of it. Well, I I can't think of anything else I want to talk about that's updates for me. If you like what you're hearing and you're not subscribed, think about subscribing to my channel. Yeah, I know that I'm on a rampage the last few videos I did, but I promise you, I'm gonna get back to being me. And if you go back in to my other videos or live streams, you'll see that I don't usually do this stuff. But I'm a little ticked off right now over certain things. But yeah, I think I got it out of my system and everything, what I've been feeling and stuff. Well, not all of it, but there's some things I don't really feel comfortable talking about. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But like and leave a comment. And remember, be the person you're meant to be, not the one that everybody expects you to be. Next time, have a good night, day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.